Oh. Hello, whoever's lurking in the dark. This is too bright. I want it up higher. What is that? Leaves. Birds. Oh, let me zoom in. And then try to turn this up. And then try to turn it over. See if that'll work. Oh, that's nice. That's pretty. That looks pretty cool. Close the door, baby, please. Well,
huh?
Hey, Bill, what? Yeah, close it all the way. Oh. Thank you. I don't want the dog out. Hey, Carol and Bill, what are you doing up so late? Go to bed. It's past your bedtime. No, baby, I'm good. If I had Mocha, I'd be happy.
They didn't have any.
I know. I know. Thank you anyway.
Do you want coffee?
No, it's all right. But thank you. Appreciate it. Hello, Rod. How are you? Yay! You're home. Hey, Sharon. Hey, Rod, did you ever get the vaporizer? He looks a lot. Hello, Rich King. Hey, Chris, how are you? Hi, little Deb. How are you? Hi, Typical. How are you? I have it zoomed in. I can put it back if you guys want me to, but I like it zoomed in. I think it's kind of cool. Oh, I'm telling you. Hey, I want to tell you guys, there's been a lot of DM stories around here. Okay, so, yeah, the gang is showing up. The more I do this, I think. So, Rod, do you need me to send you one? What's the matter, Typical? You okay, hon? Hello, Sarah. How are you? I think you gave me your address in the email that we were back a while ago. Are you sure? Okay. What's the matter, Typical? Yeah, I can apologize like 1,000 times, but it still don't matter. Accept my apology, please. How is everybody tonight? It's beautiful tonight. I mean, absolutely beautiful. It rained like crazy today. Got real humid for a while. Then the humidity left. It is probably about 70 something degrees and it's gorgeous. Well, hello there, Pam. I'm sorry to hear that, Sarah. Okay, Typical. What'd they tell you have bananas, Pam? Oh, you know, we got slammed. We'll definitely pray for you, Sarah. Well, honey, you taking diatomaceous earth? You know, I know. No, it's not raining. It's beautiful. I'm sitting outside. But you know, Pam, they were talking about that ivermectin, and that is basically for any kind of little critters running around your body. And I take diatomaceous earth instead. It's safer. I don't know anything about the other ones, but I know I know it works. So all you gotta do is get food grade diatomaceous earth and just put a tiny bit. I mean, seriously, a pinch on your food a couple times a week, followed by a lot of water, and I do mean a lot of water. And whatever little critters are in your body, you're gonna go bye-bye. In fact, anybody can take diatomaceous earth. It's what used to be in our ground to begin with. Poor Sarah and Shane. I know how bad that hurts. It's gonna get, you know, I know things get really bad, especially when people don't have money. Yeah, I know. I lost one too, Sarah, and you know, I mean, it's really, really, really super hard. I mean, I still think about Bella all the time. It's hard. Naders. Uh-oh. Well, thank God they missed you, Lurks. Yeah, I did, Chris. The people haven't been back, but it was a couple of guys had bought and had bought, and this is really weird how they set up this property line. I don't know. I think it's ridiculous. But imagine a diamond, and where the tip of the diamond is, it's each one of those. They had 3 of them, and they're 7 acres each. And they actually put feeders and traps in that first 7 acres and sat in their vehicles, not in tents. They sat in their vehicles and waited until they came in, and then they shot anything that ended up in a trap, and Bella was one of them. But they haven't come back. I did talk to the people that own the property, you know, I mean, to the people that sold the property, and they have not made they had not made another they had not made another payment. So I don't think they'll be coming back. In fact, I hope they don't come back. But there's a lot of people around here, when they found out that those people who had shot Bella, they were all up in arms, because Bella was a very sweet dog, and nobody had a problem with her. These people just, yeah, it's poaching. They just, I mean, literally on 7 acres with people that had bought the property right next door. That is horrible. Hey, Sharon. Yeah, it broke my heart, but hello, Michael. That's, hey, Cryptid. I know that's, yeah, we used to have that whole scaring everybody back and forth stuff when we were kids, and it's sometimes it can really destroy you when you get older. I'm not afraid of anything out here. I can sit out here all night long. I mean, we've got bears, we got cougars, we got bobcats, we got hog, we got all kinds of stupid stuff. Aw, I'm sorry. I'm sorry to all you guys that have lost pets. Hey, see now? I'm sorry about the weather, too. Hello, Hilton. How are you? 106. I'm not looking forward to that. But I'll tell you, these guys here, mm, praise God, Sharon. Oh, praise God. Yeah, we have some pretty powerful prayer warriors in this group. This that's one of our that's one of our big ties to this family here. We are the family of God, remember? And when we pray, we do pray. Lots and lots and lots of prayer warriors in this group. Well, like I said, so many different conversations going on at the same time. Praise God, hallelujah for all of you. And Michael, let me tell you, I've been through some of that serious garbage stuff, and these guys out here, the only thing that bothers me about sitting out here lately is all of the new, the people that are talking about having DM. We'll pray for you too, Sarah. All the DM encounters that they're having, and apparently they're having a lot. So that I'm not too happy about. I wish that would kind of go bye-bye, but well, we're not religious people either. We are just Bible-believing, Jesus-loving Christians. Sorry. I think I missed what you said. I think that was Michael that responded, said something, but I missed it. I'm sorry. I can only see two people's chat at the same time. Denny's doing much better, praise God. I mean, he's doing a whole bunch better. In fact, right here, if you look, you see those sawhorses? He is actually out here trying to get some work done. Oh, now I messed it up. I don't like this thing very much. Hold on. Hold on. Oh, oh, there you go. All right. It's kind of crooked, but it'll be all right. If the chat's going really fast, you guys, I'll tell them you said hi. If the chat's going fast, I only see two people at a time. Yeah, I know. I know, Sarah. It's really been rough for a lot of people. You guys got to hang on to your hope. Don't lose your hope. Things are about to change. Just keep praying. Well, praying's really good, but believing is even better. You just got to trust him. Best place to be, huh, Sarah? Anyways, I don't know. Like I said, I don't know what to do with these, all these sightings around here. That's pretty unnerving. I don't want anything to do with DMs. Nothing, nothing, nothing. In fact, I'm not even going to think about them. Nope. Out of my head. Gone. See ya. I went to work last night, so I didn't get home until tonight, so I wasn't here. But I was talking to the lady that I work for, and she was I was trying to explain to her, you know, some of the things I've been through. And then she said that it made a lot of sense, not that she's ever seen one, but on her property, and she's got a lot of property. She said she would ask her kids, did you do this or did you do that? And they said, no, we weren't even anywhere around. So, does Paul soaked in grace and what? Hey, Pappy. Good night, Carol and Bill. God bless you. Much love. I'd sleep out there by myself in my backyard in a tent. I mean, actually, if it wasn't for all the bugs and stuff, I might even consider a hammock. Yeah, I know, right, Pam? How you doing, puppy? You know, I don't get any phone calls because I don't put my phone number out there, but I'm getting ready to get some business cards from Nobro, which I'm part of. I am an investigator for Nobro, and I'm going to a field investigator, so I'm going to get the cards made up. I'm just gonna be very careful. I think what I'd like to do is I'd like to get a second phone and just use it for that, so I don't need really people calling me, on my cell phone if they're not telling the truth. But I'll tell you what, in the area that the DM were, I told you guys it's not very far away from him. You have a debt of gratitude to whom? Michael, I must have missed something in that conversation. You're bad, Chris. Well, they're building a whole bunch of stuff. Okay, Sarah, we'll keep you in our prayers, sweetie. I hope you find the perfect pup. They're building a casino and this whole area is they're just tearing things apart. I think that's why the bears and the other animals are coming close by, because they're tearing it up. Well, you got stuff for that, Pappy. You know how to do it. Yeah, I know, right, Pam? That's my biggest concern. And guess what? This is really good news. The girl that I've been talking about, and the one that's had a lot of, which she doesn't know if it's activity on her property or not. But guess where it's at? It's in Finley. Guess where Finley was? Where Boo was. So I told her, I said, I'm coming out to your house. I want to come out there sometime when she's out there at, spending the night. And I want to call Boo and see if he's there. Because that's his territory. Wouldn't that be exciting? Oh my gosh, I'd be freaking out. Yeah, I know. I'm just so excited. When she told me, where she lived at, immediately that's what I thought of. And I got bit by a mosquito again. Yeah. Well, that's why I call Boo. Yeah, that's what he is. He was kind of a jerk, wasn't he? Anybody know what these black fly / mosquito looking things are? I've gotten bit by 5 or 6 of them, and so far they're all swelling up really bad. I just got home, so I'm putting my plantain on it, but oh my gosh, I've never seen these things. They look like little flies. They're black. They have a white spot on them, and they bite you just like mosquitoes do. Yeah. I don't think we have any tsetse flies here. It's an old hound dog. He does that every night. Boo, boo, boo. Michael, explain to me what I'm missing. Who is protecting you? Well, I've never come across these in my life, and whatever they are, I'm allergic to them because they swelled up like I have, cellulitis, and and as soon as I got home, like I said, I got my plantain out, and I've just put the plantain all over. But horrible, horrible bites. A deer fly? They bite like mosquitoes? whatever they are. Michael, are you still here? I can't go back. I wish I can go back and read what you wrote, but I missed a couple of them, so something got lost in translation. Wow, that sounds familiar. Hey, Matt, what you making me to eat? What are you cooking? We call them buggin'. You mean boogers? Uh, Sasquatch? Bigfoot? Oh yeah, I know somebody else that's got the same story. Well, you know, he's passed on now, but he basically had the same story. They took care of him. Ooh, that sounds good, Matt. He had older brothers that beat on him a lot, and he always found solitude in the woods. And he ended up meeting. I don't know if you've ever heard it, but hey, Brown, he's back. Here's the brat of the group, guys. I don't know if you've ever heard of the Glag series, but you should probably listen to it. Yep. Isn't it beautiful quiet out here? Here goes that dripping again. Jeez. No, hon, I just got home. When I work, I use most of the time I spend the night at the patient's house. But I just got home and I was gonna lay down and go to sleep, and I can't sleep, so I figured I'd just go live. I know it's early, but what the heck? And I don't have to work tomorrow, so woohoo. Yep, that thing's obnoxious. You know, I think it would make sense. I don't think they've ever heard them. No, apparently I did not get a picture that you sent me. Did I respond back to you? If I didn't get the picture, Brown. I hear walking back there. Now what? Are you coming back for more food? Okay. Growing teenage boys. Bottomless pits. I bet you there's a snake. Yeah. Denny, I came home. Denny, well, thank you for resending it. Denny cleaned the house for me today. So when I got home to a clean house, which made me very happy. I do have a doctor's appointment tomorrow, which I will go. It's, hey, Ramona. Well, it's not a doctor, it's a chiropractor, but that's it. My hothouse is doing well now, and my garden's doing well. My grapes are doing well. After the rain tomorrow, maybe it'll be a good time to do a daytime live. I really don't know, Sharon, because when I do go to sleep, if I'm not sitting out here and I do go to sleep, one of my pictures, Brown, when I do go to sleep, I don't, I put my earplugs in. Yeah, Pappy, guess what? One of my potato buckets was full of potatoes, and the other one's completely rotted, wet, mush. I don't even know what happened. I did the same thing to both of them. That made no sense to me. Oh, okay. I'll check it out when I'm done. Thank you, Brown. Yeah, he's a good boy. Now, I just wish he'd take his medicine like he's supposed to, and I'd be happier. Or do his breathing treatments. It'll be a while, Brown, before I'm able to get away enough to go, spend some time over there. I was kind of hoping Denny'd be well enough where I could bring him with, but he's just not. Well, I understand that, but why would all of them that I put in there, which was like 6 of them, why would they all turn to mush? I treated them both this exact same way. I watered them both the same time. One was full of potatoes and the other ones were completely mush. Like they had just, you know, like way overwatered or something. That's what they looked like. It didn't make any sense to me. But I think I'm gonna try a lasagna garden. Anybody hear of a lasagna garden? Well, then the other ones would have been the same way, Ramona, but they're growing like crazy. There's nothing wrong with them. I haven't found one in there that was bad. And I pulled my carrots. Oh, they're so cute. Tomatoes are all growing. Got plenty of zucchini. My cucumbers are all growing. My corn's growing. I'm thinking maybe that bucket didn't have big enough holes. Hey, Grits. I did one and somebody else did the other, and which I won't say who. And maybe the holes weren't big enough because the other one grew fine. Ew, gross. Yep, same kind of pot, same kind of soil. Beet greens are awesome. Yeah, my beets, I've got about another 2 weeks, then I'll pull them out. I'm going to dehydrate them and make my own beet juice. I've got some good ideas because I'll juice my stuff, I don't know, I can't wait. I can get my juicer down, get it cleaned out. I love making beet juice. You can experiment with so many things because beets by themselves, unless they're pickled beets, are just blech. Yeah, well, I'll redo it. I'll redo the second one and get them started again. But everything else is growing really well. And I'm so surprised that the pecan tree is surviving. We had to dig 4 feet down to grab the main root of that pecan tree. And we planted it out here, which 4 feet down is shale. So I thought they would die for sure. And that thing's sprouting all over the place. It's doing really well. Roast beets. You got a recipe, Matt? I like pickled beets. And like I said, I will cut them up and make them into my juice. Michael, where are you from? Oh, really? That'd be awesome, Ramona. Thank you. I would love to have some. I can't get my. I'm really mad because I can't get my lemon or my lime or my peach tree to even sprout. I mean, it's really making me mad. They're dwarf trees. And then I have an orange, and I have 2 apples, and I just can't get them to grow. I don't know what it is. I'm going to take all this stuff out of the hothouse, and I'll wait till probably about August, and then I'll start the hothouse again. Hopefully with all my herbs and all my fruits. But this is a 3rd year pecan, Ramona. So will I get fruit, what, in 3 or 4 more years? Aren't they anywhere from 4 to 7 years? Hey, Craig. Long time no see. Oh, that sounds really good, Matt. That sounds really good. Yeah, that's what I figured, somewhere around there. Well, it's a 3rd year, so, and like I said, there's sprouts all over it. I mean, it's got buds all over. Yeah, well, I'm not working right now, but yeah, I'm working. I have no idea, hun. Someone gave it to me. Didn't even tell me what kind it was. I don't think they actually know. But they did tell me that the rest of them had really good pecans on it. Oh, really? I think a lot of people are in the 3rd dimension. No, well, there's been a lot going on, hon. I mean, Denny got sick, I got sick. We got the shed house, and then we had to get another shed house because the first one was wrong, and it's just been crazy. You're kind of doing it like I do, typical. I just like spending time out there with them. I can just sit out there and not record or not do anything and just, be out there with them. I wonder if Miss Martha went to sleep. Poor lamb. If it's raining, she's hurting too. Arthritis is horrible. Somebody should beat that boy up. Yeah, I'm not sure which kind, Sharon. I have to figure it out. Ugh. Email me, Southern. I told you I'd help you. I promise you I could help you lose weight. Really? When, typical? Yeah, I know, Ramona. I know how to graft. I did a whole bunch with my grapes back in Arkansas and my peach trees. The only thing I tried to graft that didn't work were my pear trees. But those things got a black fungus on them and died anyway, really fast. Sweet, thank you. Was it a good sighting or a bad sighting, typical? Michael, you still here? And hello, lurkers, how are you? Oh, that's awesome. All right, if you go onto my About page, you'll get my email address. Just email me, hun. Oh my gosh, catawba trees are horrible. You want to tell us your story, Typical? Oh, really? Oh, I absolutely love that, Ramona. Michael, are you still here? Thank you, Brown. Yeah, we want to hear about your encounter. I'm overjoyed sharing with your news. I'm just overjoyed. Hello, Sharon. Beans? What kind of beans? You mean the big guys? Yeah, I hate catawba trees. They make me crazy. Doesn't that dog sound weird? There's my owl. Hey, Ramona, will you do me a favor and message Martha and see if she's sleeping, hon? Please. I hope she's okay. It's my yard, yes. Thank you, Ramona. And I just have a flashlight just pointing out into the tree line. That's on the side of my shed house. Yes, he is so good. We don't have a TV. We haven't had a TV in 8 years. He stopped watching football a long time ago. How far away were they from you, Typical? Tonight'd be a great night if you guys could hear that howl. Well, there you are. Hi, sweetie. This is my sis, everybody. Hello, Mitchell. Through your TV. You know what? Sometimes I wish I had a big screen TV 8 feet away, Typical. Oh, dear Lord. Because that way, can you imagine if I could watch the woods from my TV? Put video cameras out there and watch my woods from a big screen TV? Oh, my. Now I think I'd be stuck in front of the TV for hours then. Hush, Matt. Oh my goodness, we have so much to do. Where do you see eyes? If you're talking about right there, it's not eyes. I know, Ramona. I'm happy and sad. Eight feet away. Oh my goodness. That is just crazy. So what else happened? Don't worry, Ramona. Prayers are mighty. Sir's right, Matt. Yeah, did you talk to him, or did they say anything? Did they verbalize besides grunts? Did you feel it in your chest? Wow, that is awesome, typical. That's why I like being out there that's why I like being out by myself. I get the grunts and the, you know, that's what I call a grunt. But I get a lot of those. I'm looking around trying to see where you're seeing eyes. I can't see it with my naked eye, and I'm trying to look on my camera. They talk back to you in English? Did you hear them in your head, or did they verbally speak? What did they say? I think I see what you're looking at. It looks like eye shine. Yeah. Yeah, I'm familiar with that gibberish. You have no idea what they're saying. It's like, hello, English, please. You know they have to be able to speak words. They've been around long enough. Or married to, I don't think I ever watched that show. So I take it there was a Ramona on the Married show, or hey, Christy. But all you got was gibberish, typical? You didn't understand anything they said? What's up, Miss Christy? Yeah, I'm really glad that I don't get, oh, really, Mitchell? What did they say? What did they say to you, typical? I never was much for TV, so there's a lot of stuff I just don't know. People ask me questions about movies, and I'm like, I don't know. Yeah, I remember Art Bell from the radio show. He's the one that got the directions to the burial grounds, right? Yeah, that was Art Bell. Yeah, I remember that. What I was thinking is oh. Like I was saying, I'm glad that I don't get as many rocks thrown as Rick does. I think that would scare the living bejesus out of me if I was walking down that dark path that he walks down and all of a sudden rocks start hitting. I'd be like, oh, snap. Did you tell your mom? Typical. Well, hello, combat vet. Nice to see you. I think I've only listened to him a couple times, Craig, but the one that got me was that one. What'd your mama say? Is she okay with you going out there? We got more than one. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, okay. I guess I call you Sarge. Sorry. I don't know. Not so far, Christine. No. I just decided to go live. I'm not tired yet, so, and I just got home. Will you be careful out there, typical? Even though they talk to you, you still need to be careful, sweetie. It's not like I think they'd harm you or anything, but they're not all great. Texas Jack, hello, how are you? Yeah, I have to be very careful even when I go out. If I go walk in the woods by myself, because there's other things besides them, and most of the time I believe they protect me. But you still have to be very careful. You know, you can run into a teenager that gets jealous, and I mean, every person I've talked to that has them, you know, that habituate with them, basically, they always have at least one bad boy in the group. And so just be on your guard, hon. Behind the X's. I'm looking for X's. Does anybody else see eye shine? Yeah, that's what I said, Chris. I'm pretty sure they speak English. They've been around people. Behind that thick tree. Oh, I see what you're seeing. I see that now. In that little teeny hole. Hey, Sherry. Okay, sweetie. Much love. I think I see what you're seeing now. Well, if that would be Miss Peanut, I don't know. Although I can't even tell you how big Peanut is now, honestly. And I can't wait. And I'm hoping and praying that they learn to trust me like Boo's family did, where I guess they can, get a little closer with the little ones. Hey, Christy, you weren't here, but guess what? I get to go on the lady's property in Findlay, and that's the same area where Boo was. I haven't had that yet, Chris. I haven't had that yet. I hope I don't ever, but. Yeah, and she told me about some experiences she's had while living there. And so I was pretty excited, and some of them are typical of most, the teenagers anyway. So hopefully I get to, once she gets her house done there, because she's buying houses to put on her property. you know, they're moving back there. And when she does, if I take care of her daddy, I'll be able to spend the night out there again, and I'll go outside and call Boo and see if I can get him to come in, because that's his territory. Now, I don't know if he's on his own and away from that area or anything, but boy, wouldn't that be exciting. I know, I'm so excited. Left middle. Good night, Pappy. God bless you. We all love you, hon. We're praying for you. You and Sharon and Martha and, well, everybody. Absolutely everybody. And Sarah, Barbara asked for prayers because they had to put their dog down, or their dog died, so she's asking for prayers for the family because you know how bad that hurts. Oh, really? I don't think I'd want to be up there because I'm scared of the grizzly bears. I'd have to ask Sherry. It's my job, so you know it's different. You know, it's not like I mean, if she tells me that I can go out there and camp with a bunch of people, I'll say, you know, then fine. Yeah, it is dark, and I only have this little flashlight. I don't want to put anything bright on them. And like I said, I still have to find my green lens. If I do that, it lights up a whole bunch more. Yeah. You know, I will, excuse me, I will ask her at some point if I can get a couple of people and go out there and spend the night in tents. Excuse me. And if she says yes, then absolutely. Especially if I make contact with Boo there. Hold on a second, I got a cough. And once again, here's my cup of half and half. Every time I drink it, I choke. But I'm gaining weight, guys. I am finally 127. Can you believe that? I'm so excited. Oh, I hear movement over there now, guys. I just heard a stick break. Yeah, when I'm reading this, I don't even look out there. When I stop talking and they stop making noise. Most of the time, anyway. But I just heard stick breaks. Didn't sound like walking, it just sounded like movement. Man, this thing hurts. Them stupid little wicked flies, whatever they are. Dang it. Well, when I got sick, I went from I think it was 152. I went down to 120 something in a month. I lost a lot of weight. And I really thought that, you know, because I had just lost my sister to stomach cancer and I'd had stomach problems for so long, I thought I was on my way out too. But no, I didn't. But then I started, when we got here and all this other stuff started happening, I just started losing weight like crazy. And now I got to start trying to gain it back. Oh, this itches. Yeah, maybe I'll have to get Typical on here one of these nights when I'm home so he can tell his story. You want to do that, Typical? Everybody would love to hear it. Yeah, probably 1 minute will get me in trouble because I'm so afraid of bears. I mean, all I'd have to do is hear rustling in the woods and I'm done. I have had nightmares about grizzly bears since I was a child, never in an area where I would even see them. Oh, good, sweetie. Well, we'll have to pick a day when I know I'll be home. And you can call in like you did before and you can tell everybody your story, okay? I'm sure they'd be very interested to hear it. Hey, Peanut. Oh, that's not good, Texas. Yeah. Well, it's just, I don't know. It's just been the biggest fear all my life. That's the only thing. I mean, I can run across a black bear and I've been around cougars and I mean, that stuff just doesn't do it. But if I'm anywhere close to where a brown bear would be, I think I would just have a heart attack and die. That's how afraid of them I am. And it is unwarranted because I have never been around them. I've never even been, well, I was in Colorado, but I've never been around them. Yeah, guys, I'll get him on here. And anybody else. Oh, really? Hey, Brandon. Oh, that would be nice. That'd be really nice. I could use a vacation, too. What are grizzly bears? No, thank you. No, thank you. Yeah, I like this right in my backyard, honestly. I don't mind it when they come up to the windows. I don't mind it when they, well, at least they're not as bad as Boo. Boo liked to scare me, but... Oh, really? What new supplement did you get, Brandon? Don't give it all away, typical. Yeah, I know. That's why I said Texas Jack. Don't be jealous. I enjoy this, I mean, immensely. I really enjoy it. I can sit out here, they can make their noise, they can whistle at me. Um, they leave me things. You know, I know when they're around. They come up to the windows sometimes, or they'll knock. I've only heard, well, twice I think now I've heard a tree knock. But other than that, I just like sitting out here with them. It's a whole different world when they're close. Yeah, start out slow, Brandon. L-arginine is really good. Hey, sissy. Just start out slow. What's the dosage? What did they tell you to take per day, Brandon? They're just amino acids, you know, amino acids are really good for your heart anyway. So, what's your dosage per day? How you doing, Miss Sissy? Wow, that's awesome, typical. Boy, I wish I could show you my stretch fort grits, because I'll tell you what, it's sincerely working very well. Okay, don't take it 4 times a day. Okay, just start out taking 1 a day. That's really good, Craig. Everybody should be on. Anybody that's over 45 should be taking glucosamine. But anyways, I wouldn't take more than 1 a day, Brandon. Start out slow. Take 1 a day for a week. And if you have no side effects to it, then you can up it. But I would not do the normal dosage since it's not something that you're used to taking. And that applies to everything. You know, I've told you guys that before. Be careful what you take. Do it slowly. Yeah, I'll try to get him on this weekend, Rich. I know I have to work Friday, but I don't know if I'm spending the night Friday. If I don't spend the night Friday to Saturday, then I'll go Friday night. Aw, sorry, sissy. But if I do have to work Friday night and come home Saturday, then I'll go live either Saturday or Sunday. But I'll try to let you guys know up front. Friday's supposed to be thunderstorms here anyway, so. But I'll work it out. Yes, I will, Denny. He texts me while I'm live. It's so cute. Oh, we did too, Martha. But I don't know if you know anything about the poses, the yoga poses, but it's called the cobra. Oh, did you hear that? I'm sure you guys heard the first one, right? Here come the, see the one outside? Listen. Oh, Chris, you got to call in too. Those are coyotes. Anyways, look up the cobra pose. It helps tremendously with sciatic. Tremendously with sciatic pain. And I can tell you another way. Oh, okay, Ramona. Thank you. You can actually buy the beet juice that has the nitric acid in it, or nitric oxide you can buy by itself. But yeah, anything to get oxygen into your bloodstream. And I remember I suggested to you that you started taking cayenne pepper. You might want to start doing that, you know, with your L-arginine and L-citrulline. Yep. Are you guys still seeing the eye shine? I think that one in the middle, if that's what I was looking at before, that's not there anymore. Peanut. Oh yeah, the off-brands are horrible. Absolutely horrible. Get the one on Amazon called from Shay. I think it's called Shay, S-H-A-Y, but this stuff is phenomenal. It gives you a lot of energy. You know, you can actually feel it 2 or 3 days into taking it. Oh, that was cute. Hold on a second, guys. Peanut. Peanut. Yeah, ice does not like, my sciatica does not like ice at all, ever. Do you hear that? Peanut. Come on, babies. Mouth pop. Here, there you go. all it is anything to get the blood flow, Brandon. You know, so prostate issues are there's other stuff that you can take too, but nitric oxide is just to get the blood flowing the way it's supposed to. Anybody has neuropathy, anybody that has heart issues, anybody has lung issues should all be taking anything that's got nitric oxide in it because it promotes your circulation. And make sure you take a probiotic when you're taking it. I can hear them. Hello? Are you gonna come out and play? You remember the last time I went live and I told you they weren't throwing any rocks and they threw a rock right after that? Maybe they're boo babies. I have no idea what to do with these guys sometimes. They amaze me. Great, the air conditioner just went on. It kind of inhibits my hearing to a degree. Email me, hon. I'll give you a list. I gave you the book, didn't I, Brandon? You have branched chain amino acids. Yeah, I can get into this all night. Yes, but not as many, Sharon. I would just take the garlic. Garlic's good for your heart. I would just take maybe 400 to 1,000 milligrams at night before you went to bed. But then you got to stop for at least a week or so. And Brandon, you have branched chain amino acids, and you have a lot of amino acids. All right, hon, I'll send you my book. It breaks all those down. And by the way, guys, I'm adding to my book. I could write another 150 pages for that book, but I've got a lot more stuff that I want. Okay, I want to add to it. So when I get a chance, every time I get a chance, I sit down, I just keep adding. That book is going to be huge by the time I'm done. So getting it in increments might help more, you know, since I can't ever turn it into a real book anyway. Okay, typical. I heard you. Oh, really? Oh, I would love to, Chris. That'd be awesome. I don't know, Mitchell. I haven't heard anything from anybody. No, prednisone never is. Any kind of steroid does, to me, does more damage. What happens is prednisone, yes, okay, I will give prednisone one thing. It will take down the inflammation. But what happens is it takes it down so fast and then people have no pain, but you don't know what the actual problem is. So it masks the pain, and then now you do things normally. And if you have a serious problem or something is starting to go bad, if you can't feel it, now you can rip it, you know, tear it. You can really hurt it bad. Plus, it takes twice as long to recover after prednisone. You actually swell up worse. So I don't like any kind of steroids unless it's an emergency situation. You know, like Denny's hands swelling up where they were purple. Then I allowed him to get that. But steroids are absolutely the worst. Welcome back, typical. I never have agreed with steroids unless it's a dire emergency. There's a couple of things, Craig, that she can do. She's stretches she can do. And there's also things that she can take. If you email me, I can give you a list of those things that she can take to try to help out. Oh, really, Chris? See, I really wish that I could travel, but I really like, if I have to go to someone's place because they're having problems and stuff like that, or if we're going to spend the night as a group, on someone's property because they're having issues or they want, some answers, that's fine. And maybe I can leave Danny long enough to do that like I do to go to work. I'm sorry, sissy. I hope you feel better, sweetie. Sissy, did you ever try the Cordialis? Yeah, they have all kinds of problems. Oh, it's on my about page on here, Craig. Good night, Miss Sissy. Much love, hon. Prayers. God bless you. We'll be seeing some prayers for you tonight. Woo. Oh, thank you, Martha. Okay. Thank you very much, Martha. Do you go to chiropractor, Sissy? I found one in Paris, Texas. This guy is amazing. He has taken so much pressure off of L4 and L5 for me because they were both bulge discs, and I don't have that pain at all anymore. Not at all. He showed me how to sleep to release the pressure from my sciatic. I'm telling you, it's the first chiropractor that's taken that much time. Yeah, it's called exercise. Hello, Annie. Welcome. Or is it Ann? Annie. Okay. Well, I can walk out there to the back part of my property and not take my flashlight and just sit out there, and I bet you I'd get eye shine all night long too. You never know what's out there in them woods, to tell you the truth. I like it this way when they just come up close and they let you see them bits and pieces. Well, that's what I mean, Southern. They do a lot more damage. You have to take them all the time for them to... No, I wouldn't take steroids for nothing. There's other things you can do. And I know I've told you guys before, mainly it has to do with the joints that have the synovial fluid, any of your joints that move. Those, synovial fluid is hyaluronic acid. So if you take hyaluronic acid alongside glucosamine chondroitin and you drink enough water and you do stretch, you don't have to do exercise, but you do have to stretch. And if you do that, you will lessen, the damage being done. But once you start taking steroids, especially, I know, and I'm not minimizing the pain that people have in their backs when they have that. I'm not. Who laughed? I didn't hear it, hon. I'm not minimalizing the pain because I've had pain. I know, right, Mitchell? There's a way. You have to find out what what position to lay. You have to, there's just other ways besides something like steroids. I'm just telling you, they do so much, they mask what's going on. And you can do 10 times more damage. And just look at it this way. Every time you step down, it's 3 times your weight. Now, if you're on steroids and you don't feel it, imagine the damage you can do. Well, Denny's sleeping. I don't know if the boys are sleeping. The lights are all off back there. I didn't hear it. I'm sorry. Is somebody laughing out there? You think it's funny? Ha ha. I don't know if you guys heard the mouth pop at, and then I repeated it afterwards, but when I was talking, I heard a mouth pop, and it was pretty close. Yeah, I hear the whippoorwill. The thing is, don't shut up all night long. Yeah, it does. And that chiropractor that I'm going to, they have something right next door called the Rub Club, so you can get a massage too. But this guy puts me on like 10 minutes of the TENS unit, which I can't stand normally. Okay, I will, sissy. And then he does this massage thing with this machine. And then he, always asks me. And then he does this, like I said before, where he grabs the inside of my right or my left hip, and he squeezes where I want to punch him, but it takes the pressure off. And I don't understand how that works, but it does take the pressure off. And when I was starting to go to him, I felt better. Well, that's good to hear, Martha. And now I got to set up appointments to go back to him and start over again, because I had to back off everything for a while. And please, guys, if you have any questions, just email me and I'll do my level best to get back to you and give you a list of things you can try. That doesn't mean you go out to the store and you buy them all. You buy one thing at a time and you try them. Or if I say you take these 2 together, take those 2 together and try it out for a while. Give yourself a little bit of time, because you didn't hurt yourself, overnight, and you're not going to repair yourself overnight. So, but sometimes it does take a while, but at least it'll be permanent. Well, that's iffy, Brandon. So I told you, sweetie, you need to get yourself a good probiotic. Just, like I said, email me, Brandon. I'll give you a list. Well, there's actually a couple of things that you can do if that's what you want, is to raise your testosterone level. Well, because certain things work synergistically with each other, and if your body's lacking something like certain amino acids, you have to raise them to that level first before other things work. And if you're on medication, a lot of medication will slow down the cortisol or slow down something, like hormones. And don't forget, guys go through hormonal stuff just like women do. So where you take something that might raise your testosterone, it might raise your testosterone too much, and then you have other issues. So it's not just cut and dry. You know what I'm saying? It's not cut and dried. You have to be careful. You have to start out slow, and you have to figure out what it's doing for your body. And you also have to take into consideration the medications that you're taking, the way that you eat, the food you eat, how much water you drink, soda if you're drinking. There's all kinds of stuff. Okay, sissy, thank you. Yeah, well, that's another thing I was telling you guys about too a long time ago. I know I told you guys all that I know Cordialis does work, and it doesn't work on everybody because it's tried and tested. Not everybody works. It doesn't work on everyone the same way. But try turmeric milk, you know, which they call golden milk. It's just turmeric and manuka honey and milk. And, you know, drink it every night before you go to bed. And if you can't handle milk, regular milk, try almond milk or something else, coconut milk, anything. And then you have something like wild lettuce, you know, and then you have your CBD oils. And like I said, if you rush around trying to get as many things as you can because you think they're all going to be a silver bullet, you can overload yourself on things that you don't need. You just have to take one thing at a time and try it and see how your body feels. Make yourself a diary, a daily diary, you know, and, you know, chart down how you feel. Day 3, you know, things start to change. You know, there's a lot of different, you can't just tell everybody that the same thing works for everybody. That's why I tell you to email me, because we can work. I mean, I don't care if we work together for 2 years trying to find the perfect combination of stuff. That's what happens. You just have to do what you have to do to find out what works for you. Man, I just got bit again. Stupid bugs. Why are they always biting me? You know, I didn't make up my stuff to get rid of the bugs yet. I am so far behind on everything. Knock, knock. Yeah, you guys like to be nice and quiet until I go in the house. Crikey, I didn't even put that stupid thing out again. Dang it, Martha. Martha even reminded me to put it out, but it was raining that night, so then I totally forgot. Well, then I did work last night, so. And it's supposed to rain in the morning, so maybe I'll have to wait till tomorrow night. And I'm putting it way out in the woods, guys. I'm not putting it real close to the house. I'm putting it way out in the woods. Our bodies are just going through living nightmares with things we eat, things we drink, the way we don't take care of ourselves, you know, but you start getting older and all of a sudden it's like a fight to start getting healthy. We didn't care about it growing up, you know. You get a little bit older and things start hurting and don't go away as quickly as they did when you were younger. Now you're trying to find a way out. So I've been doing this studies and these research for a long time. Yeah, I heard that, Martha. But there are ways, guys. And you've got edible plants in your yard probably that'll do more for you than some of the pills that you're taking. Okay, right now I can hear the kids' shed. It sounds like a TV. Can you guys hear that? Maybe that's the laugh you heard. Oh, cool, typical. Like I said, I don't know when I'm going to be able to go live again because I don't know what I'm doing yet. If I do have to work Friday morning, you know, because I can very easily go tomorrow night. What, jump in a bowl of jelly? A jello, I mean? Yeah, you don't know if you've got hypo or hyper chloric acid. So it's, you know, you have to find out whether you do or not. And if anything bitter helps your stomach, you know, or anything really highly acidic helps your stomach, you know, then you know you're hypo. But I'm telling you, I'm not, I'm not sweet. They just, well, I'm the only dummy out here sitting here. Like I said, I haven't made up my spray yet for this year. I used geranium, peppermint, hand sanitizer, and lemongrass. But you put a small amount of lemongrass in it because it's, photosensitive. So I would use probably like 6 drops of the peppermint, 6 drops of the geranium, probably about a half a cup of the hand sanitizer, and then just maybe 2 or 3 drops of the lemongrass. And it does keep the bugs away. They don't like it at all. And I don't get bit when I use it. But I've got all my plantain dehydrated, so I'm getting ready to make my salves. And plantain's good for any kind of skin disorders. So if any of you guys need it. Oh, really? Thank you, sissy. 2 laughs? Was it when I was, yeah, it was when I was jaw jacking. I can't help it. Like I said, they'll do more stuff when I'm talking than they will when I shut up. See, can you hear them talking behind me now? Does it sound like the same voice, sissy? Same voice? Hold on a second. Watch your ears. Hey, Jay? Bubba? Hello? Well, they're not outside. I wonder if you guys are actually hearing their TV. Could it be their TV? I don't know. That's another one of the reasons I like going up in the attic. I can't hear them from up there if I'm up in the loft because I'm facing completely the other direction. Well, I'm facing the other direction anyway, but you can still hear them behind me or hear their TV. Remember last live I had to ask them to turn down the TV. I'm just wondering if that's what you guys heard that I didn't. Hold on. Well, I don't know either. Like I said, I didn't hear it, so I can't verify it. Maybe if I go back and listen later on, I can tell you whether it was my son or the TV or something. But they're pretty far behind me, but it's so quiet out here, you could probably hear them. I'm not sure. But these guys have laughed before. But it sounds like a female because I think it's Peanut that does it. She spends more time up here. And her counterpart, which is I think her bigger brother, maybe the Sentry also, but he's always close by, but he doesn't spend a lot of time up here. But that was the footprint I found by the window. You know, when I showed you guys that footprint, well, that was right by the window. And that was, maybe 14, 15 inches. So I don't know, but he doesn't spend as much time out here irritating as Peanut does. She's a lot braver, and I know she's a female because you can hear the difference in her voice. That's why I want to get that recorder out so bad. Because I get that recorder put way out in the woods, and I'll do the same thing I did with Boo, show them it's just a recorder for their voices. And then we won't be anywhere near any people at all. So whatever you hear will be them or, you know, well, hello, how are you, live wire? Like eyeballs and ears. Crazy Mark. Aishan's gone. Yeah, they probably moved off a little bit to this direction. That's Peanut's favorite area right there, which you can't see. You turn this back. Okay. Am I in the right place? Stop biting me. Seriously. Tired of getting bit. Ooh. Good night, Southern. God bless you. I just heard the click again. No more no activity by where you're living now, Mark? You done with the big guys, or are they done with you? Huh? Oh yeah, isn't that fun? I hope and pray we don't get any of those around here. I hope and pray. I hear that. Ouch. I'm gonna move my chair, so hold on. It makes noise. Why are you guys so chicken when I'm live? Come on. Oh, something just came through the woods. I don't know if you heard that, but something came. They threw something into the trees. Good night, Sherry. God bless you, hon. Hopefully see you soon. Oh, really? Well, you know they still know that you know that they're around, so. Not that I'm wishing that on you. Oh, I see eye shine now. Down at the bottom all the way to the left. Is that what you guys are talking about? Well, what was that? Huh? Is that the voice you guys heard? Okay, Mark. Okay, I'll tell him. Here comes the noises in the woods. Hey, Tim. Are you guys talking about eye shine right there? Ooh. you see an eye shine, sissy? Surprise, surprise. To the right. In the dark spot. I don't see it. Yeah, I get interference that too. To the right of my finger. Yeah, see, I can't see it this way. I'd actually have to turn the light off to be able to see, get my night eyes. I really kind of hate the light being on, but at least we have some kind of light until I get the lights on the ground again or put the lights in the trees like, you know, we used to do before. Brr, brr. The dog makes me crazy. All right, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to go inside and make me a cup of coffee and leave you guys out here for a little bit. But should I turn the light off and just leave you guys here? I can turn this down too. Watch, I can turn this down one. Oh, now you can't see squat. See, it's still a light, but it's not as bright. Oop. Is that any better? Okay, sweetie. Good night. Much love. I kind of agree with her, Mark. Is that better or worse, guys? Because I can do it. That's better. All right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in and make me a cup of coffee, which means I'll be gone for a little bit. That way I'll leave you out here to listen. And if they decide to get froggy, they'll do it when I go in the house. To hear what? Me talking? Yep, I heard it. He's bad, isn't he, Martha? He's rotten. Anyways. All right, I'll be back in a minute. You guys chill out here. Give me a minute to make some coffee. Ugh. Oh, my legs. Oh, they fell asleep. Oh, 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 oh. Coffee, 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 coffee. Yum, 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 yum. Hold on, I gotta move my stuff. Oh, lordy, lordy. Okay, did you guys hear anything? Hi, Bobby. Any noise while I was gone? How are you, sweetie? Any more eye shine? Anything? Pretty babies. Oh, Peanut. Peanut. Froggies. You hear them screaming, froggies? I'm right down the road. Hi, Patricia. How are you, sweetie? Why, where are you? There's a lot of people in Oklahoma that I know. Oh, wow. How'd you know I was close to antlers? I hear movement. Just ducky, sweetie. Oh, okay. No, they're not going to kidnap me, Tim. Martha, take care of that boy, will ya? Before I steal all of his rabbit heads, squirrel heads, fish heads. No one's hopeless. But I understand what you're saying. Sarge, are you still here? I know you heard that. It's another stick break. Right, dead stead ahead. Hear it? Come on, you can do better than that. Knock, knock. Peanut, you want a toy? Huh? Quiet. I think I want to move all this stuff. I want to move everything away from... Ooh, I heard that. I want to move everything away from the shed house so when it drips, it just drips on the ground. Boy, we had National Geographic the other day. Okay, Sharon. Good night, hon. God bless you. Much love, sweetie. All right, what kind of interference are you guys getting? Are you getting that squelch noise? I mean, not the squelch noise. Are you getting that buzz noise? Or are you getting that metallic noise? What kind of noise are you getting? What kind of interference? Yeah, that doesn't happen all the time, but it does happen. Especially if they're pretty close. Who was it that who was here, Martha, that day that they kept hearing that? Yeah, that buzzing. Do you hear that? Another stick break out there. Okay, Elo, come on. Come on. You gotta come out here and see me. Come on. It's all right. You'll be all right. I got a whistle during the broad daylight. Went to go sit in the car for a while because I knew it was getting ready to rain before I was getting ready to go to work. And I heard a whistle from the woods. So I whistled back. And it was a light, just a, like that. And so I thought for sure it was a bird. And then it got closer, so I definitely thought it was a bird. And then I took off and went to work. And when I got back, Denny had said that he had heard whistling in the woods. So I said, well, I wonder if maybe there's not somebody out there. Either that or I've gotten daytime pictures of them sitting out there. I wonder if they whistle when people come out of the house. See if they'll turn around. They're not going to hit me. They haven't done it in all these years I've been with them. They're not going to do it now. No, I take that back. I'm not saying a word. I told you they wouldn't throw a rock. They threw a rock. You got a sense of humor, So nothing happened while I was gone. You guys didn't hear anything but static besides Dusty coming out. And she said she was almost asleep and that Jay's almost asleep. And I asked her if she turned on the TV, and she said it's really low, so it can't be the TV, and it wasn't Jay. So we shall see, huh? I'll have to go back and listen to it when I'm done. I'm gonna go in the house. If you want to play, you need to come out. Peanut. Is it a small shadow or a large one, Martha? I don't know how big Peanut would be now. If the beginning of the year when she ran in front of the car that we had, I would say from ground to her back couldn't have been any more than, maybe 3.5 feet when she took off and kicked up all them rocks on the house. I would say she was just probably a hair bit taller than Tank on all fours. So I don't know how old she is, and I don't know how big she is now. But I haven't found any recent tracks. I honestly haven't been looking for them, because you guys know I really kind of don't look for tracks, but unless they're obvious right by the house. But I gotta catch her one of these nights when she comes knocking. I mean, that just, God, wouldn't that make you crazy? You sit out here and for hours and hours and hours, and then you go in the house and then they knock. They come running up and knock on the walls. You're like, you've got to be kidding me. Then you sit out here and they don't do nothing. Oh, I saw that eye shine. Oh, I saw that one. Did you guys see that eye shine? To the far left. Up. I don't know how high that is. I couldn't even tell you. Maybe about 6, 7 feet off the ground. Maybe. Hello? You know, there's a lot of people with the last name Waters here. You know, yeah, like Martha said, you kind of got to be careful and look at the steadiness of the quote unquote eye shine, because we do have now the lightning bugs are out, and if they're in between trees, you know, I mean, that could be easily mistaken, but their color is unmistakable. You know, these guys have the light yellow eyes, just like almost, well, I can't say the same color as a lightning bug, but you could definitely tell the difference. Okay, see, look. All right, in that dark spot on the right-hand side, there's movement by that lone tree. Watch over there by the lone tree, guys. You can barely see the tree. It's off to the right. I just saw movement there with my eyes, not the camera. I wish you guys would come out and play. You want toys? You want me to bring you something to play with? Okay, who else is lurking? Sillies. Watch. And I don't know how much wind, because I'm blocked by the house, so I can't tell if it's wind moving the trees. I mean, I can feel a little breeze, but, you know, that could be as much as it is. See now, look, it looks like it's at the bottom of that base of that tree. Can you see the movement, guys? One of these days, I'm just going to get shocked because, you know, I'm going to walk out here and they're going to be standing right there. It's going to have to be on a day where I'm all alone. Because I don't know what it is, but I don't. Your other girlfriend. You're cute, Craig. I don't know what it is, but when Denny comes out here, they get awful quiet. And then when Denny goes in, they get a little bit more active. They've been making a lot of noise and making their presence known to Jay, Dusty, and Michael, especially when I'm not home and I'm working. So if I was to ask Jay or Michael or Dusty what they hear, they would say they would hear, you know, either a rock thrown at the house or movement, a sudden movement, you know, off to the side, or they'd actually hear some kind of vocalization and spin around saying, you know, what the heck was that? But they're not showing themselves to them. So we just got to give ourselves, you know, some time. Look at how long it took for me to actually spend time. Hello, John. Spend time with Boo, where Boo got to the point where he didn't care whether I filmed him or not, you know. You know, he'd sneak up, but, I mean, I couldn't take a full shot of him or anything like that, but he didn't seem to care whether I knew he was standing there or not. And I'm hoping I get the same relationship with these guys here. I'm hoping. I got to turn the camera a little bit, and you see the tree on the very left-hand side that looks like it's got splotches on it. You know, looks like a candy cane. Well, to the left of that is where I'm seeing movement. So let me try to turn you and see if that works. Martha, if you would look there and see if you can see anything while you're inverted or typical, either one of you. It's completely black compared to everything else around it. I think what I'm going to do, if I decide to go back to this, if I'm able to go back to this, I think what I'm going to do is the same thing that the people in the van, you know, that are having the activity. I mean, they haven't been on for maybe even a month, and they've got almost 4,000 subscribers. I'm like, whoa. But, you know, it's something for them to, and it's pretty cool because, you know, that's why I told you guys to go watch them. There's someplace in Oklahoma, I think they're down by Ardmore, but they went to an area where they heard some god-awful screaming, and they just took off. But they have decided to just give everything up and live in a van. And so they're kind of traveling around a little bit. I invited them out here, but they seem to be really nice people. But they're having, now where they're camping out there in these remote places, they're getting some activity, which makes me giggle because, you know, that's going to happen. But it's fun to watch them. I think they're pretty nice. I mean, so far, so good. But I would really, 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 if I'm going to do this more often, I would like to get my stuff together that people have bought me, like that voice amplifier or whatever the thing is called. I want to try to hook that up to my phone. I want to get I don't know what it's called, a rabbit something or other, where you cover it on top of it and it takes care of the outside noises. And then, remember, Carrie bought me that, it's something else that it's on my community tab, Sharon. Oh yeah, well here, you know, they can come here during the day. Let me tell you, they'll sit around here. I've got a picture of them sitting in the wood line. I mean, and I honestly don't think that it's Peanut. I think it's her brother. And he's just sitting there holding onto a tree. His body is sideways, like he's got one arm on the ground and one arm holding the tree. His head's sitting up straight, and you can actually see his foot. You know, his feet are out in front of him, and you can actually see his foot, you know, facing me. And I just got the feeling. I turned around, I took the picture, and when I blew up the picture, sure enough, there he was, sitting there, broad daylight, staring at me. So, like I said, I'd like to try to get this a little bit more organized. And Carrie Arnold had bought me I guess it's not something you can see at night, but instead of me zooming, yes, Martha, I think so. Is that the one where you could see his foot? You could see his head, just like when Lisa took that picture up in Finley, of Boo sitting in there. It's the same way. This one was sitting the same way. And I haven't decided what to name her brother. You guys might want to help me come up with a name. But anyways, back to what I was saying. I think I'll go up there and, yeah, he was by a tree. I think I'll go up there and get all my equipment that goes to my phone for these live chats and see if I can't start playing with them. And I do have a drone, and maybe I'll send up the drone if I can figure out how to work it, and see if I can get at least some aerial shots so you guys see what it looks like here. It's beautiful back there. I mean, absolutely beautiful. You guys would be amazed what's behind me. Because we have 25 acres, goes straight back, and then after that, you've got 45 miles of nobody. It goes straight up into the foothills of the Kiamichis. It's gorgeous. We cross over. Actually, if you go straight back, you'll cross over Rattan Trail. I'm trying to figure out a way for Jennifer, because she rides horses, to be able to go from her house in Tallahena to here. Yeah, it'd be awesome. But I have so many things in boxes up there. I'd have to go through them. I just, there's so many things I would really like to do, guys, but I still haven't finished my bathroom. Still don't have a kitchen. You know, haven't gotten anything done yet out here. We haven't finished the chicken coop yet. You know, we haven't even closed in the well house or closed in the bottom of the shed. But I'm just super excited because these guys are really starting to, you know, ramp up a little bit, and I would love to spend more time out here like I used to. You know, I told you guys I do miss sitting out here with you guys, but sometimes it's just not possible if Denny's sick or I haven't slept in 2 days because I'm taking care of my patient or Denny both. They could be typical. If your stuff stops working, it's just, you know, they're really, really close. But I don't have that tingly feeling all over my body, so they're not that close. Oh, I see you. Look down there at the bottom, guys. Do you see that, Martha? You see movement on the bottom, right-hand side? Boy, there's a mist rolling in. It looks like smoke around my flashlight. Wouldn't that be great if it's foggy? It's foggy tonight. Ooh, ooh. That'd be so cool. Come on, Martha. Get on a plane and come visit. Let's go sit out in the woods. Yeah, I know you can't get on a plane. If I could, sweetie, I'd come get you. That's why I like the ones that go over your ears, because the earbuds sometimes mess up, but the ones that go over your ears, it blocks out any of the other ambient noises around you, and I love them. I can't get one for my phone, but I definitely got one for my computer so I can hear things better. And, you know, I've got really good hearing anyway, so yeah, I'm hoping so. But I've got that buzzing in my ear, and I know I don't have tinnitus, but I can hear that buzzing in my ear. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. They love Indian music. Oh my goodness. Oh, really, Mitchell? I'm not allowed to camcord any of the stuff that we do when we go out with No Bro. I wish I was, but I'm not allowed. But this is the best I can do, guys. Well, not really. I could actually take you out in the backyard and sit out there. You get up and go out there. You're a bad boy, Tim. And you know I ain't scared of the dark either. There's a dog way out in the distance. You hear that? Some of those dogs barking are pretty ominous at night. They sound really wicked. Good night, Typical. God bless you. I'll email you, hun, and we'll try to figure out a time for you to come on this weekend, okay? Because I'm sure everybody's excited to hear your story, your experiences. Story is the wrong word, your experience. Good night, sweetie. God bless you. Okay, hon. I don't hear a vehicle. You sure you didn't hear the air conditioner just kick on, Martha? There shouldn't be any vehicles running around here this time of night. I catch those guys out here trying to climb in my backyard again. I'm gonna spotlight them again. That's what they get. Yeah, the AC just came on. You know, I like the split. I like those. The split units they're called. They're really good, except for the fact that you have to have. If you have air conditioning on one side, you have to have air conditioning on the other. That's the only thing I don't like about it because they're not individual. So that's irritating because if I take a shower, I like it to be a little bit warmer in there when I get out, not freezing cold like Denny likes it, 61 degrees. But I can't do that. It won't allow me to do that. And it is, you know, it saved us a ton of money. Our bill went from $325 a month to $100 a month when we switched units. I would seriously like to move this flashlight in the back. That noise you just heard was directly in front of us. Don't forget we have rabbits too. Welcome back. Why'd you have to reboot, hon? You're not kidding me, you know. Oh, really? I don't think I buffered. Did I buffer anybody? Bad girl. I can't wait till you guys get over here so we can get a hug. Denny's gonna be glad to see Richard too. Really. Well, like I said, I'm wondering if I don't know, because it didn't seem like mine did. You gotta cause trouble. I'm more trouble than you are. I don't know what you're talking about. Come on, Peanut. Don't make me go inside. Oh, I heard you. Did you guys hear that? It was a very low noise, whatever she made, whatever. It was just like a, mm. Boy, I wish she'd come out. I gotta figure out a way to do this. The only thing I think I can do is spend more time out here. If I do, I think I'll get a little bit better relationship with her or with them. What you're hearing right now is Tank walking on my floor. Tank, get out of that room. Go to bed. Bad boy. He's trying to sneak into my room while I'm not there. But he can't jump up on my bed because it's too high. Good night, Bobby. God bless you, hon. Don't forget your prayers. If every single person would just pray, pray, pray at night and thank God for every single thing, imagine, just imagine, he would hear nothing but good stuff. You know, just thank you, and for everything, and praise, you know, just awesome stuff. We gotta help our, what the heck was that? We gotta build up our hope. Gotta be positive and build up our hope. Remember, we've got strength. Now, did you hear that, Ramona? I have no idea. I wonder if they threw a rock at Jay's house. I'll know in a minute if he comes flying out or if he texts me. Well, that's what I was saying, sis. That's where it's at. That's where I keep seeing the movement. And see, if you look straight back, there's two trees. One's straight up and one's kind of pointing to the left a little bit. Well, in between that is a dark area that keeps moving. It's almost like they're hiding behind brush or bushes. But then off to the right, where that tree is by itself, is where I keep seeing the movement with my naked eye. You know, not on the camera, not on the phone. I can see that by looking at it. That's why I was asking if it was wind, maybe. I can't tell what it is, but I keep seeing movement over there. Keeps catching my eye. Oh, I just got bit again. Oh, poor me. Stop. Stupid. Dang it. Yeah, that's where I'm kind of watching. I don't know what they threw or what they hit. Na 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 na. I'll find something that gets her going. Well, I know she doesn't like the cowbell. And I'm not going to give her that rain stick because sure enough, it'll start raining. Not that I believe in that, but, you know, with my luck, it would. Anyway, I got to find something for her to play with that doesn't make a bunch of noise, but something that I can hear. And I was thinking about, you know, maybe another flute. You know, maybe we can try another flute. It has to be wooden, though, not the plastic ones. Yeah, in Jesus' name. I saw the most beautiful baked rabbit. Well, yeah, you can come out here and get some. I got a whole bunch. Oh, okay, that's cool, Ramona. Can you whistle back? Peanut? So somebody come up with a name for me to name her brother. I think it's her brother. Or it might just be the sentry and he's watching her. I'm not sure. I mean, they could be, I don't know. I can't even guess. Everything would just be a complete guess. But I know he's a lot bigger than she is. If I tried the parabolic mic, guys, it makes too much static noise. And I don't know what I'm doing wrong with it, but you can hear that stuff far away, but there's such a high static noise with it. It just makes me crazy. I can't listen to it. Fred. That's cute, Sharon. Hey, Fred. Well, he might throw something at me for that name. Well, I can't name him something like Bubba because that's what I call my son. So it's got to be a name that well, when I know he's around, that I can say the name over and over again so he figures it out. George. Can you imagine? Hey, George. Fred, George. All right, come up with some names. We got to find a good name for him. She is on my last nerve. I'm telling you, she is right there. Peanut is really close by. Clifford. uh, Big red dog. Hey, how about if I call him Axel? That's cute. I can imagine you going outside looking for your cat. Hey, Booger. Hey, Booger. Yeah, Denny's walking in the house. He went from the bathroom. You heard the toilet flush, right? So he was walking to the bedroom. Out here, if you hear them walking, it'll be either the stick breaks or it'll be the rocks. But anything else you hear like that, it'll be somebody inside. It'll be Denny inside the house. Or Tank. Oh, and that was my stomach thanking me for drinking coffee. I can't help myself. Yeah, I keep seeing it. Do you think it's wind, Martha? I know, right, Sharon? I wish Michael hadn't left. I was kind of hoping I'd get more information from him. What are you doing, Cryptid? How's things going out your way? And I wish people would say goodbye when they left. You gotta go talking to people that are not even here anymore. It'd be nice if you just said, "Okay, bye." Or, "This is stupid, I'm leaving." Really, what are you watching on, Sharon? A big screen or a small one? I've been told that on a big screen it's harder to see inverted than a small one. Small one, you'll see things better. I could be wrong because I've never been inverted, so. Oh, really? You got pictures, Cryptid? Have you uploaded anything? If you have, I haven't gotten notification. Boy, that's irritating. I have to go searching for you to see if you got any new videos. Hmm. Well, I'm hoping to do more videos. I'm hoping to get, back in the swing here. Well, anybody that's inverted, is that true that you can see better on a smaller screen than a large one? Because I've just heard that. Doesn't mean it's true. That's just what I've heard. See, there goes the movement again. Anybody see that? Hello, Justin. That's okay. I don't mind when the lurkers don't say nothing. When someone comes in and says hi, 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 and I start to talk to them and they're gone. That just makes me crazy. Well, it's nice to see you again. The listening's fine. Are you watching that, Martha? Who else is inverted besides Martha? Oh, really, Cryptid? You know what? I'm telling you, I've only had that once where I had that, where I kind of got dizzy and had that metal taste in my mouth. But I was in Arkansas. That was on Black Fork Mountain. And that was only once that I had that. And I don't even know what that was about. Okay, sis. Well, I know something's over there. I keep seeing it. Like I said, I see movement out of the corner of my eye, and I'm watching the phone so I can respond to you guys. But I keep catching it over there, and it's just brief, but it is right on the left side of that tree. Well, yeah. You ever watch the Left Behind series, Sharon? I like the audio version better than I do the movies, but that's what they're going to say. A lot of people that disappear, they're going to say it's UFOs. Now you got that George of the Jungle jingle stuck in my head. George of the Jungle. Yeah. No, I'm going to be singing it all night long. Thank you very much. Wakey, wakey, all you sleepy people. Now, I got a question for all you guys that are responding. Everybody that's responding to me, I got one question for you. And be honest. If you could get one wish from God, what would it be? If you had one wish that he promised you he would grant, what would it be? Why does she have to hide? I mean, really, seriously. Why can't she just pop her head up like the other ones did in Robert Dotson's video and just stand there and stare at me? Why can't she do that? Now. Ooh, I heard that. Ooh. See, it's female, right? Did you hear that? It's a higher pitched. Are you finally going to talk to me? Huh? I know it's a hard question, but think about it. Just one wish that God would absolutely answer. Okay? There's no right or wrong answers, guys. It's just your personal feelings. No one's going to judge you for your answers. Trust me. Oh, really? Wow, cryptid. Yeah, that kind of stuff just kind of wigs me out. You can clearly see it, you're photographing it, and then it's gone. Yeah, that kind of stuff wigs me out. I've been thinking about that question for like 3 days. Nobody else going to answer? Come on, be brave. Give me your answer. You tapping your skull? Tap, 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 tap. Okay, come on, show me your eyes. Peanut, can I see your eyes? That's another good answer. So far, really good answers. I mean, just opinion-based here. Peanut. It might take a while, guys. At least they're doing something. At least they're making noises and stuff to let you all know that they're here. But it might get to the point where they get, a little bit more brave. Welcome back, John. See, there's that movement again, sis. Right by that lone tree. See what I'm talking about? Sorry, it's my stomach. See, it's pretty dark back there, but that light doesn't do any justice, honestly. What it does is just create more shadows. But, and I wish you guys could see what I see when I turn off all the lights. But that would need a, like I said, I don't think that YouTube allows you to be inverted to go live. Or if one of these days I can afford to buy one of those little FLIRs, I could probably attach that to my phone, because I tried the night vision on my phone and I tried the FLIR on my phone, and they don't, to me, they don't work worth nothing. I mean, I didn't even see a rabbit that was no more than 30 yards away from me when I, you know, because I set up that FLIR on my phone once and I didn't even see the rabbit. Good night, Annie. God bless you and thank you for showing up. Appreciate you being with us. What, Mitchell? Yeah, I know, right, Martha? Like I said, it's just it's kind of stupid. You would think with all the technology there'd be something that'd make it a little bit easier, especially this kind of stuff. But I don't know, with the way they act and the way they mess with my cameras and stuff, it wouldn't surprise me. Okay, I missed it. Standing Goats Rescue, what? Well, I've got a pretty decent phone and it's a pretty decent camera, but I couldn't see squat on that thing. I could have downloaded the wrong one, but I didn't see anything. And like I said, that rabbit was just sitting right there, just his ears going like crazy. I could see him. All I caught was Donnie from Standing Goats Rescue, but I didn't see any of the rest of it. So if someone can copy paste the bottom part so I can read it. But we will definitely pray for him. Well, I'll say a prayer before we leave tonight anyway. You know how you can get on to, oh, all right, thyroid's an easy issue. Oh, really? Wow. Okay, thank you. All right, we'll pray for him for that too. But I wonder, Cryptid, since all that stuff is happening in that area, I mean, you have so much stuff happening in that area. I'm wondering if you can't set out, you ever thought about setting out a camera like all night, like doing an all night live? Just leaving your camera out, pointing it towards the sky? I mean, I don't know if you have a street light close by or something where you can just point it. Even in your window, you know, not even outside, just point it up to the sky. Good night, sweet pea. It's only 1:30. Good grief, no wonder I'm not tired. No signal. Jeez. Well, Okay, then instead of going live, can't you just, record it? Like with a regular camera, camcorder or something? That's what I would do. I mean, I thought about doing that one night to this area that keeps showing. Remember I told you guys about that light that just keeps showing up here? That some people are telling me that's a portal. But I was seriously thinking about setting up my camera, not on my phone, but the other camera if I can find it, and putting it out there on my truck and just pointing it in that direction and seeing if I can do that. Now, I can't leave my phone out at night. Okay, but if you leave a game cam up though, if you're pointing at the sky, I don't think it's going to capture. I don't think it's going to capture anything, do you? I can't get my stupid game camera to work. I spent a lot of money on batteries, and that thing didn't last even 5 minutes. I was so mad. I guess I must be doing something wrong, but I read on how to set it up, and I set it up the way it showed me how to set up. I turned it on, I attached it, and I mean, I had 5 minutes of video and it died. What is that? Is that the batteries? I mean, what did I do wrong? I mean, I know people that leave them out for weeks. I just don't understand. I can't get mine to last, what are they buying? $1,000 batteries or something? Is there a specific type of battery you have to have? Because this one calls for 8 AA batteries. Oh, okay, I got it. So you would point it at the river then. Is there any light around there where you would capture something? Get off of here, stupid spider. I did. And seriously, it shut off. It shut off after like 5 minutes. Brand new batteries. And I set it for the lowest setting of the in between. Okay, I got it cryptid. Well, that's a good idea. I'll be interested in seeing that. Oh, there's so much, guys, I would love to do. I got to get my act together. I just can't do everything I want to do. It stinks being spoiled. Yeah, like I'm spoiled. I consider myself spoiled. Well, that's a good idea. I only have one. Like I said, I'll figure out how to use it or what I'm doing wrong. I guess what I'll do is I'll go on YouTube and look for that brand and see if I can't find somebody else that has the same brand camera. Game camera, and see if there's anything I can learn from that, because the instructions on it are very minimal. All it does is it tells you where the batteries go and what the settings mean, and that's it. And I did everything that they showed me how to do. And it was just one page. It's not a Bushnell, I can't remember. I can't remember what the name brand is. Shut up, stomach. Come on, babies. You guys are just gonna sit there quiet, aren't you? I'm gonna go in the house. Okay, bye. Think they would fake him out? No, don't think so. Yeah. What do you think would happen, Sharon, if you actually saw a pterodactyl? You're like, what in the world? I think the only thing that'd be different between someone thinking they saw a pterodactyl compared to something like Mothman would be the beak. You know, they'd have a wingspan, they would have kind of feet, you know. I mean, I don't know. That's just wild to me. But he's not the first one. There's plenty of people that have sworn they've seen a pterodactyl. Is there anything out there besides a pterodactyl that can be compared to it? Not that I'm disbelieving what you're saying, because I totally believe you. But I'm just saying, is there any other kind of bird out there that would resemble a pterodactyl? And what do you think its wingspan would be, if you had to guess? I know I'm throwing a bunch of questions at you, but, you know, my brain's just on overdrive. Be quiet, stomach. Yeah, we had condors in Florida, but they certainly didn't look like pterodactyls. Pterodactyl is completely, you know, I mean, we've all seen pictures of pterodactyls. It's kind of hard to, I can't imagine any other bird or anything else that would even look like one. So if someone says they saw an actual pterodactyl, you got to kind of wonder. "12 feet? Wow, that is deep." Well, to answer my own question, if anybody's interested, my prayer, oh my gosh, cryptid. Yeah, I think I would just kind of stand there and freak out. How far away was it from you? See, there's the movement again, sis. Upper part of that lone tree. A little higher up now, not towards the bottom. 50 yards? Good grief. Oh my gosh, I think I'd have a heart attack and die. Were you scared? Yeah, I know, right? All right, so right next to that lone tree, it almost looked like a face. It really almost looked like a face popped out in that black area between the lone tree and the whole bunch of trees. It was gray-faced. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, like Ramona. Except for the long beak. to the left of the lone tree. Oh my gosh. Do you have nightmares about it? I think I would. Feel like your mind went crazy. I have to move my legs. Oh, it's very hard to sit like this. Ow, 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 ow. Oh, I'm too young to be this old. I keep telling you guys to take all this stuff and take care of yourself, and I just keep forgetting to do it. See, there it goes again. I don't know, I just keep seeing movement over there. That's why I was thinking it was wind. Just seems to be happening quite a bit. The lone tree, not the candy cane one, but the lone tree on the right-hand side. To the left of it, there's a black area. In that black area, every once in a while, it looks like a gray face. Now, see, it's not there right now, but watch. Just watch that area. Every once in a while, it looks like something peeking out from behind the tree. Oh, yeah. Thanks, Sharon. If I had one wish, if the Lord granted me one wish, my wish, honestly, would be that every tongue shall confess, every knee shall bow, and all hands raised for Christ out of love, not out of fear. That would be my wish. Not just because he split the sky and he came back, but before that, and out of love, not out of fear. I had to really think about it because, you got family, you got friends, you got life, you got, your health, and, you know, you got all this stuff that you can possibly think of. And I honestly think that that would be the one wish that I would have, because think about it, you know, everybody's going through their own trials and tribulations and tragedies and all this other kind of stuff. But at the end of the day, when your life is over, and you're facing death or something, you just got to look back and then think about that wish. Maybe you wasted your life, or maybe you did a lot of good things in your life, but ultimately it's either heaven or hell, right? So what would be the most important wish you could possibly wish? It's got to be not for ourselves, it's got to be for other people. I think that's one of the biggest things that he wants us to do, is think about others. And think about it this way too. If you think about other people and their problems, your problems kind of just dissipate, you know what I mean? They're not as, someone tells you, you tell someone, you're having a hard time, and then they tell you theirs. You're like, well, I think I'll keep mine. Mine might be a little easier for me to handle than somebody else's. But in the same breath, it might be, okay, I will, cryptid. I don't know. That's just how I think. Hey, Shadow, how are you? Long time no see. don't know, my whole thought process has changed. The things I used to really think I wanted, I don't want anymore. Man, everything out here is getting wet. There's a lot of moisture in the air. But I can see all the stars. It's beautiful. I'm trying to watch that area now. I tell you about it, and now I'm watching it instead of watching the chat. I can hear Jay's TV. What was that? When did you hear about that, Cryptid? Recently? Dude, I've been hearing a whole bunch of them around here. It'd be nice if I could get some of these people to do, tell us what happened on, but I can't get them to talk about it hardly at all. Well, they'll tell family members or they'll tell friends, but ha ha ha, lurks a lot. Yeah, I know. Better you than me. I won't go visiting that area if there's DM there. Mm-mm. Not I. I'm a scaredy cat. What is that noise? Do you guys hear that? Oh, really? Now that is the hound dog. But the other noise, what was that? No, forget the plane. It was right before we heard the that hound dog going off. Oh, really? Oh my gosh, Cryptid. Hey sis, can you send me a picture? Sorry, I'm listening to these. I'm listening to the sounds. Oh, if you can't, that's okay. If it's recent, that's if you can, that's all right. But if you can't, don't worry about it, hon. Okay. Thanks, hon. See, I heard a noise before that hound dog started going off, and I couldn't figure out what it was. Thank you, Ramona. Wow. Did he tell it? That sounds so familiar. Has that story been on one of those DM channels? Don't be throwing stuff. Poor dog. Sorry, I get caught up. I get caught up listening to this. I could sit out here and listen to this stuff all night long. It just freaks me out sometimes. Some of the weird noises I hear. That's why I got to get that recorder up. I'm telling you guys, it'll freak you out, some of the noises I hear. It's really weird. Some of them I cannot tell you. I mean, I've heard fox, I've heard the growling. Okay. I've heard there's a lot of things that make a lot of noise out here, but some of the sounds are just, I just can't figure out what they are. So I said I got to get that recording out, and hopefully you guys can listen to some of that. I'll try to stop it. Maybe I'll set it out. Maybe what I'll do is I'll set it out like maybe 9, 10 o'clock at night, and then go live, and then walk out there and retrieve the recorder. Oh yeah, I know. Like foxes. Foxes at night when they're looking for their mates. Freaky sound. I mean, absolutely freaky. But anyways, what I can do is set it out about 9, 10 o'clock at night out there in the woods, and then go live, and then take you with me to go out there and pick up the recorder, and then the rest of the live chat, we can just listen to it. How's that sound? Yeah, that sounds like something I want to do. Yeah, because then we can pick apart. Thank you, Martha. Oh, you missed my answer, Mitchell? Where were you? I already told you my answer. Ha 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 ha, you weren't here. That's what you get. Yeah, I said thank you, hon. I saw it pop up. Ain't I rotten? Yeah, I go in the woods at night. The only thing I've got to be careful, the only thing I worry about when I go out in the woods are them stupid spiders right in my face. But I'll make sure I put the recorder someplace where I won't be walking too far into it. I mean, those spiders are wicked. They're a yellow-orange color. They're creepy looking, and they're massive. They're huge, and they're not just regular garden spiders. They look like crabs. They're wicked looking, and they bite hard. Okay, give me a minute. Break time. I'll be right back. Okay. Oh, oh. Good night, cryptid. God bless you. I will go ahead and watch that when I'm done before I go to bed. Heck. God bless you. Behave. Be a good boy. I'm getting cold. I haven't seen anything in that area in a while. I haven't seen any movement since I told you about that gray face. What comes with age and wisdom? What I miss? La 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 la. La 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 la. I cannot wait to go out to her place and call Boo. I cannot wait. I'm telling you, I'm not going to stop thinking about it until I get to go there. I got to be able to spend the night, though. It means I got to hurry up and help her get her house finished. Oh, she's such a nice person, let me tell you. Willie. Oh, yeah, I will. I don't know if I get any signal out there. uh, I know if Boo's anywhere around and I call him, I know he won't hide. Well, unless he plans on scaring me. Because he's like that, you know. Yeah, Boo was a sweetheart. I mean, yeah, he was irritating, but I really miss him. And I love the marble game, you know. And I love that he would take certain toys, and they did show up other places. And I think the sweetest thing that he ever did for me was that day that I got up to the property with Lizzie, and he had already stacked up all of our wood. Because I made it a point of, I mean, really, you know, Sandy's that type of person. If you ask her a question, you know, even if she lied, and she doesn't usually lie, but the point is, if I asked her a question and then I said, and she said no, and I said, yes, you did, she'd really get upset with me, and she would say point blank, no, I didn't. You know, and that's what I did. I thanked her for it. She said, for what? And I said, for the wood. She goes, I didn't give you any wood. And I pointed to the stack, you know, and she goes, I didn't do that. And I mean, he filled that stack that Lizzie and I used to get when we first pulled in and got all our wood. And that was, I think, the sweetest thing that he's ever done. Are you talking about the one here? Everybody's going night-night. All right, well, guys, I guess I'll end the live chat for tonight. I think what I'll try to do is, like I said, if I don't have to work early on Friday morning, maybe I'll go live tomorrow night, because I don't have much to do. And it's only supposed to rain in the morning. So if that's the case and I don't have to work Friday morning, because sometimes I have to be at work early and I don't stay the whole night. But if I spend the night, I go later. No, don't apologize. But anyway, I'll do my very best. I want to start spending some more time out here because I want them to get comfortable with the routine, which I have not had. I haven't been able to have that. So let's see what we can do. You know, the Lord's been blessing me with at least a job, you know, so it's not like I can buy stuff to fix the house, but at least the bills are getting paid. And I praise God for that because, you know, with gas prices and everything else, it's really hard to make ends meet, which I'm sure it is for everybody. But at least I have a job, so I thank God for that. Yeah, I'm still up. Oh, wow, Martha. Well, I'll go check that out right before I go to bed. Oh, well, he could be, Sharon. You never know. I don't know enough about these guys yet. But I will go ahead and I'll end the live chat tonight and I'll try to come back tomorrow. If not, I will see you guys either Friday night or sometime during the week. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to contact Typical and see what night I can get him on here. And I'll just have him call in. But sis, if you'll remind me tomorrow sometime to put my recorder out, I'll go ahead because I get caught up in what I'm doing. But I think I'm going to try to do that diligently, maybe tomorrow. If I get the recorder, set it out, and then we'll sit there together and listen to it. Maybe about 3 or 4 hours worth. That way you're not listening to 8 hours worth of noises outside. I think that'll be fun. Anyways, let's have prayer before we go. Father, we come before you tonight as your children. We are gathered here as one, in one accord. And I know, Father, you said that where 2 or more gathered in the midst of you asking anything, that if it be your will, that you would do it. And I ask you, Father, tonight to please wrap your arms around Shane and Sarah in the loss of their loved one. I realize that it's a dog, but a lot of times, you know, our furry friends are like family, and I know it has to hurt. So I pray that you give them peace and find another dog, you know, that they can take care of and love. And I pray for Sharon and what she's going through, Pappy, what he's going through. I want to thank you, Father, for answered prayers. For all those people that are sick, all the ones that are having financial hard times or problems with their children. Father, you know our needs before we even ask. You know the things that are most important. And I know sometimes your answer is no, or maybe it's delayed, but that's for our benefit. That is endurance. And with things happening the way they are, we all need endurance. And it makes us stronger character, you know, people. And as long as our character is in line with your word, then I believe, Father, that we're on the right path. I ask you to search our hearts, reveal those things to us that are imperfect in your eyes, the things that you want us to work on and the things that you want us to do. And again, Father, I say to you, thank you very much for everything that you've done. Every single person within the sound of my voice, I pray, I plead the blood of Jesus over to protect them, to keep them, to encourage them, to lift them up, to heal them, to love them like no other. And I give you the praise and the glory for everything that you've done and everything that you're about to do. Let your name be praised and glorified. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen. Good night, everybody. God bless you. Thank you very much for showing up on the live chat. And I love you all. And I will continue to pray, specifically for those who ask for prayer in my quiet time. And I guess I'll see you soon. Good night, and God bless you. Oops. What happened?